This general training is for OpenWay customers in Drupal 8. Other trainings can be found on the OneEach Technologies YouTube channel or on the OneEach support site at support.oneeach.com. Now, to get started, of course, you'll want to be logged into your site. We are going to be discussing content types today on your OpenWay site. Now, really quickly, a content type is a separate type of content item that may have a different function or layout or options. Most content types kind of fall into two different categories: primary content types and secondary content types. When you are logged into your site, when you hover over the word content in your admin menu, you should see an option for add content. This gives you a listing of all of the content types you have on your site. Now, these items are going to be kind of, like I said, both primary and maybe secondary items for you. A primary content type might be like a landing page, or even a branch page, pages that are going to be something that you maybe want out in your main menu, like a program. Now, some of these other content types are more secondary content types, like blogs or events or news. And those items are usually fed within a page. So that way they don't really, of course they can be out there by themselves, but you really won't be linking those probably in your main menu too much. You'll probably be adding them as a feed or as like a featured item within a page as a paragraph type. So again, your content types are going to be listed here. To see a little description about each content type, please go ahead and check out our support site at support.oneeach.com. Under the OpenWay category, there is a kind of a listing of all of the content types, whether they are primary or secondary, so that way you know what their function is, a little description, and maybe how to potentially use it within each area. So again, a content type is going to be something that you would put content into. So whether it's a landing page that you're putting content into for a specific topic or action item. You might also have branches, which are different locations for you. Those items might have their own specific page. Some of those kind of primary items still do have the ability to potentially be linked or fed into your other pages. But just in case, you should have a listing of all of those content types over here. When you scroll over content, add content, you can see the content that you have existing on your site. Now, if you want to find any specific content type items already on your site, if you click on the word content in your admin menu, just go ahead and click on that word content. That's going to take you to what we call your content management filter. Now, this page is going to show you all of the content you have on your site. Now, usually these pages are set to show you the content that has most recently been updated at the very top of this listing. So if you were just creating a page or editing some sort of content, it usually should show at the top of this filter. Now, you also have the ability to sort by the title of the item, so you can sort alphabetically. You can also group together like content type items. You'll always be able to see the author of any of that content. And also filter by the status, aka is this item published or not published, and of course by the date that it was created or most last updated, I should say. For each item, you should have the ability to edit that item depending upon your permissions. You might not have the ability to delete items or create certain content. Of course, that is a permissions issue. If you have any questions about permissions, you can always feel free to submit a support conversation at support.oneeach.com and have our team help you out. If you are looking for a specific piece of content, you can always come in here and type in the title. You can even type in a letter or a keyword and it'll bring up your content. Now, you also have the ability to sort by a specific content type. This is one of my favorites. So if I know I'm looking for just a landing page, I can go ahead and kind of filter out or sort out all of the other content types and just leave me with the landing pages on my site. From here, it's easier to come in here and just kind of sort by title. So again, we're still filtering out all the other content types, but I can even further filter or sort my items now to kind of help me find the things that I need to. So of course, again, if you ever need to add new content, you can always go through content, add content. These are the options that you have to add through your content types. Please be aware that some of those content types may be more of a primary item that you would add to your main menu, and some of them may be more of a secondary item where they would appear within a page or within another content type as maybe a feed of items or even a featured item itself. And of course, if you are looking for content on your site, if you click on the word content, that will take you to your content management filter, where you have the ability to sort specifically by the title of an item, the specific type of content that item is, whether it's published or not published, and so on and so forth. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to our support team at support.1h.com. They're available 24/7 for any help.